Hi there and welcome to Connecticut Style. I'm Teresa LaBarbera. We have a terrific show planned for you today. Coming up, Dr. Robert Silverstein, the author of Maximum Healing, is here. He'll talk about ways to reduce stress and boost our immune system to restore health and prevent illness. And on Stage 8, get ready for some bluegrass. Katie Wilson and the two-time string band perform an original song. Now it's over to you, Jocelyn, in the kitchen.
Teresa, take a look at who's with us today. The Sassy Seafood Sisters.
Hi again.
How are you?
It's great to have you guys with us again.
Thank you.
We love it when you come in.
Thanks for
How's
having
the
us.
summer going?
Fabulous.
Great.
Really?
Yes.
What's happening?
Lots
of people,
happening.
right?
Yeah, it's been busy. This is our best July ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
And a lot of boaters coming in?
A lot of boaters.
A lot of out-of-town boaters, too.
Yeah, we have a lot of
out-of-town
transients coming
boaters.
in.
When you say out-of-towners, how far away?
Long Island.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
kind
not
of
too
back
far
across
out.
in the sound. Yeah, but it's great. So business is good?
Yeah.
Yeah, the new deck is booming. and
Oh, well, we can't wait.
great.
We're going to showcase that later on.
Yep.
What are we making today?
We're making honey lemon salmon today, one of our most popular things on the menu.
Really?
Yeah.
Super easy. Easy to do at home with any fish, not just salmon.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this. And what else is new on? Is anything else new on the menu that we need to know about?
Well, we have some great specials all the time.
Yeah.
So when you come in, just ask what the server what the specials are. Hopefully they'll tell you. And we've been having some
better,
great.
right?
They better tell you. And of course we have our lobster bisque,
Of
which we're
course.
famous for. That's always on the menu.
All
So.
right. Well, we'll get going. And so we need to tell everybody right now what they need to do. So take a look at this camera over here.
I'm Tracy.
And I'm Susan.
And we're the Sassy Seafood Sisters. So sit back and relax.
You're having lunch with style.
If you're between the ages of 40 and 85, call 1-800-458-1700 now to find out more about Funeral Advantage. The average funeral costs over $9,000, but the most government benefits will pay your family is only $255, leaving your loved ones to pay the balance. Call now to learn how Funeral Advantage helps protect your loved ones. It pays up to $20,000 cash immediately for funeral and any other expenses. You must be age 40 to 85 to qualify. It's easy. No physical examination is necessary. And coverage starts as soon as you're accepted. To get free information about Funeral Advantage, call 1-800-458-1700 now. With Funeral Advantage, your rates will never increase. Your benefits will never decrease, and your plan cannot be canceled. You'll also get a free planning guide to help carry out your wishes, so everything is done just as you'd want them to be. Funeral Advantage pays up to $20,000 cash to your family when they need it most. To get free information about Funeral Advantage and its benefits, call 1-800-458-1700 now. There's no obligation. Call now.
Our bodies have a natural ability to heal, but each day our defense systems are assaulted by a lot of toxins in our food, air, and water, and we're more vulnerable to disease than ever before. In his book, Maximum Healing, Dr. Robert Silverstein talks about boosting your immune system and restoring health. And Dr. Silverstein is a board-certified cardiologist and internist and the medical director of the Preventative Medicine Center in Hartford. Welcome, Dr. Silverstein.
Thank you very much.
This is great. First of all, let's just tell everybody basically what's happening. You're seeing more and more people suffering from all types of diseases, and you say it's basically because
of what we do. If we don't do certain things, those diseases don't happen. When you talk about high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, high triglycerides, cancer of the breast, uterus, colon, prostate, all of those things come from what we do. And just imagine what the reduction in disease, misery, and costs, and now that we have this issue in Washington, would be if we could get the country to move to what we are biologically designed to do.
And we're not seeing this in third world countries as much as we are here.
That's correct,
And
but
why
they are
is that?
starting to westernize and become and develop these diseases.
Okay, so what do we need to do to deal with this issue? How do we, I guess, ease up our toxic burden?
Well, first thing is, I wouldn't want to sound like a sales pitch, but I'd say it's all in my book.
Of course.
And the correct idea is breathe clean air, as clean as you can get. Drink clean water or weak herb tea.
Eat the right foods.
Eat about 90% vegetarian, because that's what fits our biology. And what I am talking about are the essential requirements of the human biology. What's this body designed to do? Are we designed to breathe water like a fish, or are we designed to breathe clean air? And so it becomes very obvious. Breathe, drink, eat, exercise to the point of clear lines of definition and demarcation on our abdomen. And this is very helpful. In the book, I talk about proper percent body fat, which you can easily check, but you don't need to do that. That's a body fat measure.
Yes.
All you have to do is look down at your abdomen and see if you can see where the muscles meet the muscles. And that's the absolute bottom line. And then accept reality and deal with it as best possible.
Let's break it down. Air you breathe.
Don't smoke. Do what you can to minimize pollution. Work against, unfortunately, diesels, which put out particulate matter.
Yes.
And so on.
All right, and the water you drink, you say really drink water.
Water and weak herb tea. That's what our biology calls for.
You actually talk about filtered water, though.
To a point.
To a point.
Yes, I mean, it would be nice if you could get clean water. In our office, we drink Mountain Valley water. That's not an ad, I'm just telling you what we do. Mountain Valley water is piped up deep in an American forest, and then it comes straight up stainless steel pipes directly into glass bottles.
And you mentioned tea.
Herb tea, white tea, green tea.
And why do you support that?
Lots of antioxidants, and plus the fact it's got the history of the human race. People have been drinking tea much longer than they've been drinking coffee, which unfortunately, I love coffee, but it's dirty water. But weak tea is clean water.
And food you eat, you got to stay away from processed foods.
As much as possible. The key word there is field. Eat foods exactly as they grow in the field, ideally organic. In other words, brown rice is better than brown rice pasta, is better than standard breads and chips and crackers. So there's a continuum from terrible over here to great and perfect up here, and foods exactly in the form they grow in the field is the ideal.
And foods stay away from, did you say dairy? Wheat,
rye, dairy, soy, I think are the highly allergenic foods, particularly when you have conditions like ulcerative colitis, regional enteritis, irritable bowel, migraine headaches, and so on.
All right, and of course, exercise. You brought this along. So
I brought that along for a particular purpose, but you're holding what I want to show.
Exactly.
That has a fat handle, and if you buy thin-handled weights, you're not likely to use them. But these fat-handled weights feel good in your hand, and therefore you're more likely to use them.
Absolutely. And what's the fifth one? Did we get them all?
Unrealistic expectations.
Yes.
Stay in reality. Wishing, wanting, and hoping are like alcohol, only safe in very small doses. Stay focused, do what you can, accept reality, and then deal with it as best possible. Doesn't reduce a problem, just reduces stress, because stress is when we refuse to accept the difficulties of reality.
And of course, stress is something we need to also ease in our lives, because that creates another set of problems.
Do the other things we mentioned before, and stress is minimized.
Okay. You've also brought some examples of some things that you wanted to share with us.
Sure.
And the first thing, let's go to the foods, the canned foods that you've brought here.
Well, this
you can just leave it there. We'll just showcase that.
This is beans.
Yes.
Beans have more antioxidants than fruit do. So if you're interested in antioxidants, eat beans, and that's the ideal protein, along with barley. Gladiators ate animal protein 3 times a year. They were built like Mike Tyson, clear lines of definition, massive muscles, and the word burly, which means big and husky, comes from barley. So lentil barley soup would be an ideal lunch or dinner.
You said barley, though, for breakfast earlier today.
Well, you can have that with some rice milk and throw some raisins and almonds in it, and it's not bad. I usually think of berries with rice milk or almond milk or hemp milk. And then this is a high-quality tomato sauce, but it also is relatively low in sodium. You want to have less than 12% sodium in the serving that you eat from any one container at any one meal.
And just really quickly, we've got to wrap it up, but the one thing you want to point out here is the super item that you have here. The magic stuff.
The magic stuff over there is Soothanol.
What is that?
That's wonderful for muscle aches, arthritis, hips and pains. It's very expensive. You can get it on the web. And there's the Bach Rescue Sleep, and then here are antioxidants, vitamin D, 5,000 units, garlic, which is a very potent antioxidant, and that's about it.
Lots of information here, Dr. Silverstein.
Sure.
Thank you so much. Again, the book is Maximum Healing by Dr. Robert Silverstein. Again, thank you for all the advice.
Anytime.
You're welcome. All right. Up next, the Sassy Seafood Sister from Dockside share their recipe for salmon when Connecticut Style returns.
I'm Rachel Lutzker for Advanced Window Systems. I do our budget and pay our bills. I just got to get real value every time. Why Advanced Window Systems? A great local company, a federal tax credit, the industry's best warranty, and low factory direct pricing. You'll get a lifetime warranty that's the best in the industry. It even covers this kind of breakage. AWS installs premium roofing and siding too. Call now. Pay no interest for 1 year.
1-800-841-6544. For 130 years, the Connecticut Humane Society has been caring for animals and finding them loving homes. And this Saturday, you're invited to the grand opening of our new shelter in Waterford. There'll be food and fun, a special show by the Jump Swing Fever Orchestra, and you may even find your new forever friend among the pets for adoption. That's this Saturday from 10:30 to 3:30 at the Connecticut Humane Society, 169 Old Colchester Road in Waterford. To find out more, call 860-442-8583 or log on to cthumane.com.
We've all been there, face to face with the list, the honey-do list. But with CLR, it's easy to cut the list down to size. Start in the bathroom with that shower head. Give it a quick dip in some CLR and see how strong it can really run. CLR is great for the washer and dishwasher too. Same thing with a coffee maker. For its best tasting brew, use CLR to clean your tools and make them shine. And CLR is safe for the environment. CLR has what you need to make fast work of any cleaning job around your house. CLR is available at these stores.
The Dockside Seafood and Grill is enjoying a fabulous season.
The restaurant is located right on the water at the Bruce and Johnson Marina in Branford.
And there is plenty of seating inside or out on their new deck, so you can enjoy seafood and sunsets galore.
And back with us today are the Sassy Seafood Sisters, Tracy Planishek and Susan Jascott, the co-owners of Dockside. It's always great to have you guys.
Hello.
Thank you.
Looking forward to the food you're making.
Yep, we're making our honey lemon salmon today, and this is definitely one of our signature dishes on the menu. Yep. It's our third season. We just started our third season. We're in the middle of it, and we sell so much of the honey lemon salmon. It's unbelievable. Even for people who don't like salmon. Yes. I was not a salmon eater before I had this dish, and I'm just addicted to it. So it's wonderful. So I have going on here a little bit of oil in the bottom of a pan and some salmon fillets. This is our dinner size portion that comes over rice pilaf. And then what we're going to do is just kind of let this warm up a little bit. And then we're going to add probably about half of this, Jocelyn, if you want to pour it in.
Sure.
And
what is this?
It's a little bit of a lemon white wine mixture. A little bit of lemon juice, you add as much as you like. It's hard to tell, you know, same thing with white wine. You add as much as you like, but make sure it's a white wine that you like to drink. Okay, you definitely want to cook with something that you would drink.
And the other
ingredients?
We're
going to put a little bit of parsley on top. You want to sprinkle a little bit of parsley?
Just a little?
Yeah. And then also just a little bit of black pepper.
Okay.
Just to kind of counteract that sweetness of the honey.
Okay.
Great. And then what we're going to do is take our honey and we're just going to kind of pour it over each piece of the salmon. We really want that nice sweet honey to get all over.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I know. Go ahead, pour it all on there.
It makes like a nice glaze.
Oh yeah, because it makes a nice thick sauce that goes over the rice and it tastes wonderful.
Okay.
Okay.
I love this, Teresa.
It's probably not too fishy then, I would assume.
It's not at all. It's not.
That's why people like it so much, because it really takes some of the fishy oiliness out of the salmon.
Yeah, salmon's very oily, so it is a little bit fishy if you have it plain.
Okay.
And then we would let this normally simmer just for a few minutes. If you were at home, you could actually put it underneath your broiler to brown it. And then what we'll do is, because I know we want to get on to other things, is just add a little bit of butter just to finish the sauce off a little bit, which of course we do all the time here. We always add a little bit of butter at the end. Okay, and that'll just kind of thicken the sauce a little bit, and then we're going to add golden raisins, which is kind of like the little secret.
So that's like the key ingredient in this
Yeah, a little bit of golden raisins, and it keeps the sweetness going. And this is just going to simmer for a few minutes until our salmon's cooked. It probably takes about five or 6 minutes, because they are pretty thick steaks.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you know when it's done?
Well, that's a good question. I like my salmon just barely cooked. I like it on the very rare side, and it's kind of the trend now to eat fish not completely well done. So it's all up to you and how you like it cooked, really.
Right.
You know, you would cook it probably 7 or 8 minutes if you like it really cooked through. I would cook it 4 or 5.
All right.
Okay.
We were showing some video earlier of the restaurant. Let's take a look at that again.
Yep.
So we can really talk about
Yeah,
it.
they came and taped this weekend. It was fabulous.
Great, now we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're going to walk you through everything. This is the front of the building when you come in.
These are beautiful chairs.
Yeah, we just have little Adirondack chairs if you want to come and hang out, have a drink or whatever. This is our covered deck, and then we have an uncovered deck, which is umbrellas. So if you want to be out, we call it, or undercover out.
It's very confusing now.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
We have something for everybody.
Yeah, when people say they want to sit outside, we're like, outside uncovered or outside with cover?
A little shade, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. But
Yeah.
the Adirondack chairs in front, we definitely have people that come in, just get a cocktail while they're waiting for a table, and they sit out there, they watch the sunset. We have people who read newspapers out there,
I love that.
you know, with a glass of wine, so it's wonderful.
Also,
It's
again,
a
we got to
wonderful
remind everybody
place.
it's family friendly. Lots of things
Definitely.
going on.
Yes, yes.
It definitely is. We have our treasure chest at the beginning of the restaurant, and actually last night I was there, and one of the girls said, I was here last year, do you still have your treasure chest? Yes, we do, but Mom made it clear that you have to eat a really good dinner before you get a treasure, before you
We help
go.
bribe the kids.
All right, well, a lot of people
Definitely.
want to get there, and for some people it's a little tough because they're not quite sure how to get there.
Yes, it's
And
definitely off the beaten path.
It is, but it is, if you just follow that main road, Monterey's off the new,
Yep.
off
Yep.
the Brantford
Here's it
Green.
is, turn it in right
exactly,
here into the
we are.
marina.
And you're going into the marina.
Into the marina, yeah, and we're like on a little grassy knoll in the middle, smack dab in the middle of the marina. And there it is, up there on its little perch.
Or you could just take your boat there, too, can't you?
You definitely can.
Yes. They have free dockage in Bruce and Johnson's Marina where we are,
terrific.
and you
Just
can
let
just
them
call
know
the
that you're
dock house,
coming-
and they'll tell you what
coming
slip
to
to
the
pull
restaurant.
in, and
And
come on in, sail on in.
When you take that right,
Sail right on.
down the road, go all the way down the road. You know, a lot of people take the right and they're like, they call us, we can't see the restaurant. Where's the restaurant? You have to
There it
go
is.
all the way down. The road ends
Exactly.
in the marina. So.
Yeah, and it is hard to see the signage off the main road, Monterey's,
is.
but what you need to do is you actually on Monterey's, you come to a 3-corner stop, and you
Right.
jog right across, and it's the first driveway on the right.
On the
As
right,
soon as you
right.
see the marina sign, you really
Right.
just need to take that right.
Right.
And it's Block Island Road.
Oh, it is Block. It turns into Block Island Road,
Block
right? When
Island
you
Road.
cross
It's
over.
right onto Block Island
Exactly.
Road. Yep.
While you guys are discussing this, I'm just going to plate up our salmon.
I think we're going to save it and taste it at the end.
Oh, okay.
But you could still
That's
plate it up.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right,
All
again,
right,
the
great.
Dockside Seafood and Grill is located in Brantford in the Bruce and Johnson Marina. Check out the website, dockside.com, or give them a call, 203-488-3007. And as Teresa just said, we are going to eat this later on.
All right, coming up next on Stage 8, Katie Wilson and the 2-time string band perform. That's when Connecticut Style returns. Stick around.
But I'm weary and I have to persevere. My feet are sore, my shoes are tattered. I'm closer to where I'm headed for.
You've seen us ask the governor your tough questions. Now more than ever, it's time to do it again. Your voice, your chance, your questions. Send them to us now through WTNH.com. Then watch Monday at 5:30 on News 8. Local healthcare workers fighting for their jobs and their patients.
Without the services we provide, our patients will have nowhere to go except for the streets and the emergency rooms.
As long as they're fighting, we'll make their voices heard. Who's got your back? News 8.
What if we let you program What Would You Do? Tonight, see what happens when little people face big harassment.
Leave me alone!
It's a special What Would You Do hour, programmed by you. How would you do it? Tonight at 9, followed by 2020 on ABC.
At Dairy Queen, we don't stop at good enough. We don't just give you a cake. We give you a Blizzard cake with creamy DQ vanilla or chocolate soft serve and your favorite Blizzard flavor. And we don't just blow bubbles. We blow bubbles with kittens inside them. Because at Dairy Queen, good isn't good enough. Delicious DQ Blizzard cakes. Creamy DQ soft serve and your favorite Blizzard flavor. So good, it's ridiculous.
Here, kitty. Here, kitty. Oh, please come snuggles with Mama.
Missing something? Like the Wear One, Share One event at Sears Optical. One pair for you and one to share with a friend or family. All for just $98.99. Sears Optical. Don't miss a thing.
Katie Wilson and the two-time string band are known for their modern bluegrass style. Last year, they were the first Connecticut band to win the Podunk Bluegrass Festival Band Competition. Katie Wilson is a singer and songwriter, and she's joined here by Richard Neal, a producer and songwriter, and Jordan Jantz, who's on the cello. Welcome, all of you, to Connecticut Style.
Thank you.
It's so great to have you here. So tell me a little bit about your music for people that aren't familiar with it.
Well, we kind of took bluegrass, and then we brought it to our modern times and our modern influences of, you know, song subject and, you know, just other genres that we naturally absorb from living in this modern time, and we kind of brought it and paired it with some bluegrass.
Very nice. And how long have you all been together?
About two years
anyway.
And everyone gets along nicely?
No, I don't know these guys.
We get along pretty well.
Good, I'm happy to hear that. So let's talk about the music. You write your own music. Where do the ideas come from, or the inspiration?
You know, I started working with Dick Neal on about a few years ago, just on songwriting and developing song ideas and taking just an idea and turning it into a finished product, like a craft, you know?
I see.
And so between he and I, we've written a bunch of songs. Some are his songs, some are mine songs, some are ones that we've written together, and some are traditionals that we take and we kind of try to freshen up a little bit and add a little bit of new energy too. So
well, great. It seems to be working, because last year you won the competition in East Hartford.
Yeah.
And this year you're going to be back there, not competing though.
No. We're going to be playing on the main stage, which is a super awesome honor for the Connecticut Bluegrass Festival in Podunk.
Terrific. In fact, all the information is on the screen here. Katie Wilson and the two-time string band. It's at Martin Park in East Hartford. You guys are going to be there the 6th and the 7th. All right, terrific. Now, what are you playing for us today?
We're going to play the first song off our CD, and this one's called Seashells on the Shore. We figured Connecticut, we should do
very
a
fitting
nice, seashore.
All right, tune. Take it away.
I've been traveling on a journey, a crooked course I have steered. I may be wiser, but I'm weary, and I have to persevere. My feet are sore, my shoes are tattered. I'm closer to where I'm headed for, a place where dreams are there together, like seashells on the shore. No charts guide me, my only compass was my heart. Faith and fear walk right beside me. Sometimes I couldn't tell them apart. With every stride I am making, I'm closing in, I'm moving toward a place where dreams are there for taking, like seashells on the shore. There were some who tried to charm me with worthless words and empty lies. One or two tried to harm me, all the rest just passed me by. Like a horse works up a lather, I'm speeding to my reward, a place where dreams are there together, like seashells on the shore. A place where dreams are there together, like seashells on the shore.
Stage 8 on Connecticut Style is sponsored by Neal's Wood Flooring of Branford, home of the finest wood floors in Connecticut.
Want to know how far a tank of gas can take you? Far enough to get away.
Summer's coming on, share it with me. Summer's coming on, so much to see. Summer's coming on, where do you want to be?
It's just a morning's drive to a lifetime of memories in the Lake George area in New York's Adirondacks. Go to lakegeorgeny.com or call for a free travel pack with over $1,300 in sweet summer savings.
Where do you want to be?
If you're ready to get more from your TV service, now's a great time to get AT&T Uverse TV. Make the switch.
Call now to get AT&T Uverse TV for only $29 a month for 6 months. HD-ready DVR receiver included at no extra charge. Plus, get up to 132 channels with HBO and Cinemax free for 3 months.
Uverse TV lets you record up to 4 shows at once on a single DVR. And you can record and play back your shows from any room. Even upgrade to over 160 HD channels. That's more than cable.
Call now to get AT&T Uverse TV for only $29 a month for 6 months. HD-ready DVR receiver included at no extra charge. Plus, get up to 132 channels with HBO and Cinemax free for 3 months.
And AT&T Uverse TV leads major cable providers in customer satisfaction. See for yourself why AT&T Uverse is America's fastest growing TV service. Don't get left behind.
AT&T Uverse, TV like you've never seen before.
All right, we're ready to eat, aren't we, Teresa?
Yeah, I'm excited to give this salmon a shot because normally I don't typically like it, but it's sweet and I think it might have some different flavors.
All right,
here we go.
And this recipe is going to be in a cookbook.
It is, and the Brantford Chamber of Commerce is actually putting out a cookbook in September, and this recipe is featured in it along with some pictures of the restaurant, and then also you can get it on your website.
Exactly.
And you can watch our video also of today making it on our website also, which is docksidebrantford.com.
Okay, so what do you think?
I have to say, I don't normally like salmon, but this is great.
Okay.
I do
Excellent.
like this.
Great, great. Thank you for having us. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, we're just about out of time,
Yes,
but
we
we
are.
have another treat for you. We have Katie Wilson and the Two-Time String Band. They're going to play us out, and they're going to be singing Nothing But a Woman. Sounds good, guys. Take it away.
Perfect.
Well, I plow, I plant, and I sow. I reap the harvest now too. Gathered into the barn by my arm, my own 2 arms, and I'm a woman, nothing but a woman. I've a healthy appetite. I catch the lash by the day and by night. Oh, those turnips just want to play. Got to turn the fools away. I'm a woman, nothing but a woman. And ain't a woman, I'm a woman. And I ain't nothing but a woman. I am a woman who knows what must be done. And I ain't nothing but a woman. No man done a thing for me.